Greetings and salutations, ladybugs, gentle germs, widgets, and what's it, and welcome back to the Just Create SSP with me, your lovely host, Widgett. So we've been working on a bit of a terraforming project. While I've been doing that, whoops, that is not the right just. I have been putting together, or getting my copper cooked up. Alright, let's see if we can't finish. Terraforming some of this area up. There we go. I still don't have enough dirt to finish this area, but we'll make a bit of a dent, and then we'll take a little bit of a break from terraforming and look at what it might take to start some farms. Because I would really love to get a little bit of create automation going. And now that I have some space to do it, it really wouldn't be that bad of an idea. All right. Oops. Oh. That was interesting. Dang it. Dang nabbit. Okay. Well, let's... this whole thing will eventually need to come down, but I am not looking forward to doing that right at this minute. So we'll call this a good demarc line. We've got one more shovel to work with. There we go. That's a nice demarc line to work with. Let's fill in a few of these odd spots over here. There we go, and work on filling this in. Let's get this out of the way first. What I wouldn't give for some vein mining capability right about now. Not in the fact it's actually intentional. I agree with the decision. I'm not convinced vein mining needs to be in packs. It's just a phenomenal convenience. Okay. Let's get a few more pieces of dirt here. Break the shovel in the process. Yep. All right. Make ourselves a couple of more utilities here, so we can finish that, and then we'll get started on our mining. Doing decently well at the moment. Okay. I'm gonna actually borrow some of my bamboo to convert to sticks. So I don't necessarily want to burn wood at the moment because I don't have any way of farming it up. A ready continuous supply of it. Enough dirt to possibly fill in a couple of other spots. Maybe, actually. Maybe. We'll see. I don't exactly know. I might. Might just have enough. There's another little hole over here I want to take. Okay, I was going to say I have another little hole over here I want to take a minute to fill in, but that's not exactly a little hole. It's an entrance to a cave. Okay. Let's, while we're here, poke our head down here and see how much trouble we're going to get ourselves into. Ah, that kind of stinks for a cave. Let's grab the copper while we're here. I'll grab the coal while we're here too. And then we'll see about filling it in. Get a little bit of lapis. And some iron. Okay. grab this little bit of coal here too. All right. Get a little bit more of my bamboo, which I really shouldn't be using, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because bamboo grows so stinking incredibly fast. Grab myself a stone pickaxe. And let's put away... Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put that away. And then we'll cook more of this copper up. Sleep through the night. I need to put the lapis away that I've got too. That can go into there. And let's grab all of that stuff. Now, I know there's another cave here, and I'm going to leave that one open, but I do want to fill this one in so I don't have to worry about it. Ooh. And yeah, I know it seems silly, but to be honest with you, I don't like creating mob darkrooms if I could avoid it. And this is something that can be avoided. I've got raw resources to use to avoid it. I don't want unintentional darkroom mob spawners. Yes, there are intentional dark spawners. But for me, I just... Yes, easy way would be to drop a whole bunch of torches in here, but... And yes, that would work. However, I like to think that I would rather not have to deal with it if we ever built something over here that opened into a basement that I wanted to enclose. I'd just rather enclose it off now and not have to worry about it. Okay. That, and I've got a whole bunch of cobble that right now I don't really have storage space for. So I figured might as well. I don't particularly know why I'm spending the time to get the coal, because Create has some really awesome bulk processing mechanics that are so much more effective. Alright, I am going to leave that at that layer. And we'll just T dirt layers. I need 9 more pieces of dirt. Go figure. Made a respectable dent in my cobblestone. What do I have that I can burn? I don't know. Do you have a burn value? Don't think you do. You do, I know that much. It's 1.5. Alright, so, and I think these are 1. Yeah, that's 1 item. And you are 1.5 as well. Doink, doink. You won't even go in there. That doesn't surprise me. Alright, let's... I didn't think that recipe worked. Let's grab a bunch of sticks. Now, this is going to be interesting because that is enough for that. Alright, while that finishes cooking, let's do our last teensy tiny little bit of landscaping and terraforming. There we go. Now we have a nice big open space to work. So... what I want to do is check that. Almost have. I need 3 more iron nuggets. Let's do that. To make a bunch more iron ingots. That wasn't a huge amount. disgusting, actually. All right. So farms. This is... Yes, I know. There's something right below me. You know what? Let's try to deal with this, 'cause... Alright, this does not appear to have an outside entrance. This may be one case where I may just go ahead and light this up. Yeah, this may be a case where I just go ahead and light this area up. Rather than fill it in, because don't know. What do we got here? Alright. And I need another iron pickaxe. So we do have that mine shaft beneath us. I'm wondering, do we do that or do we build farms? Do we build farms? Because I'd like to do some iron for that. You know, I'm thinking maybe... maybe we take a little bit of a... I don't know if you want to call it a sabbatical. A little bit of a delay on the farms. I think I want to actually take and do a little bit of exploring beyond the kind of initial stuff that I've done. Where's my up? Where's my up? Did I lose my up? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I may have lost my up. Okay. No, I'm pretty sure it's over this way. It is... Oh, come on. No, it's... Okay, where did my way out go? That's not my way up. Oh, this is so bizarre. There should be a hole in the ceiling somewhere. It goes straight up to daylight. And now I can't find it. Alright, I'm going to do something that's going to make this area kind of dangerous. But it's going to help me figure out where the exit is. Okay. I'm going to pop all of the torches. Yeah, it's over here. There it is. There we are. Okay. I knew I wasn't imagining things. Sometimes I do. Alright, let's... worry about that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Actually, let me... actually kind of safe down here, so I kind of want to stay down here. Yeah, I kind of want to stay down here. At least while it's nightfall. Also give me a chance to eat up and heal up. And of course it's raining. Why would it not be raining? Why would it not be raining? Okay. I've got room for a sprint. Okay. All right. I need to get us a bunch more tools. Probably going to regret this. There we go. And scrap the torches. Bunch of torches I want to have. And let's go down. And let's spend a little bit of time exploring our little mine shaft we've got going on. Right over this way. We'll leave the cobwebs. So, one of the things I've already done a little bit of exploration in this in an earlier episode, but one of the things I'd like to do is to take down all of the support structure stuff. It just serves a little bit as a kind of pointer frame of reference on where I have been and where I to further explore. Another kind of odd thing I will do while I'm down here, just so that these things don't totally chew up my inventory. Yeah, it's tempting to go for that. Yeah, we'll go for it. Is to seal off the walls, as it were. I'll show you what I mean by that here in a second. Walls, I will typically just use the fences that I get from pulling out the structures. It just seals them off, makes it a little bit more difficult for me to do something incredibly stupid like walk off the edge. It helps me use up some of these resources that I dig up. Cool. I did not do a huge amount of exploring in here. I got most of the vanilla early game resources first time through, but not the other like that, because at the time I don't think I had a iron pickaxe. I try to stick to clearing out paths around me, making sure I go to the ends and clear everything out as well. And this is more for me, and I missed some iron while I was down here. I missed a lot of iron while I was down here. Alright, ceiling and floors get filled in with the planks, the walls get filled in with the fences. Again, this is much more for my tracking purposes. There's no rhyme or reason for doing it. From a gameplay mechanics, it just makes it easier for me to keep track of where I have been. Notice I also don't completely fill in areas. I don't terribly mind having mob spawners in my creating darkroom spawners in mine shafts, like I would in the overworld, simply because I kind of expect monsters to be crawling around in here, down here. We'll spend a little bit more time here in our next episode, because once again I have lost track of time, and we will continue this in the next episode of Just Create SSP. Once again, my name is Widgett. I do wish you all a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good time zone to you all. until we meet again on my next misadventure.